Hello. First Genshin stream on Twitch. Well, I've done some streams before, like recordings regarding one of like regarding Genshin, which is one of the games that I play quite a bit. Gone through the stories and made it all the way until chapter 4, the Fontaine quest. So that's what I'm gonna do in a few days. 4.2 is it's gonna be 4.2, and I'm going to be pulling Farina,
Can we play fingers?
aka the best Archon. Don't at me. I don't make the rules. I love Farina. Anyways, before I get to the story, I'm just gonna complete the commissions. I haven't really touched like the game for like other things, and I realized I should have like kind of played the click through the event, but I didn't have the time. So currently I'm just going to be playing through the Archon quest that I'm in order to proceed to the next one, which I've seen. Have you seen the demo, by the way? It's wild. It's wild as heck. Hey. Right. Give me a sec. Okay. So I'll be doing the comms first before we proceed to anything, the story. I hope to be able to finish it by today. If any of you wants to look at like my reactions to the previous stories, there's a possibility I might upload them on YouTube, but I have them on another account actually. They're all privated right now. But I mean, I may or may not upload that. It just depends on probably like the interest of the audience. If not, I probably may not be uploading them soon. I'll just be uploading it right now. Okay, no, like just this one, the current quest that I'm going to do. I'm reacting right now. Sorry, I'm rambling because I'm currently looking for something that I don't know where it is. I hope you can tell me how the volume is like, if I'm too loud or anything. Yeah. Okay, let's start for real, shall we? I'm happy to be playing again. Finally, like some Genshin time. So, where shall we go first? So far, yeah. I know I'm crazy selecting the Fontaine commissions when I haven't even unlocked every waypoint here. but I don't care. I just really like being in Fontaine, so I'm gonna do them anyway. I know I could explore more. I just didn't have the time lately, but I would want to like explore around like someday. I try to get like close to 100%. Where is it? Close to 100%. What's that? As possible exploration rate. Am I at the right place? I'm already at the bottom. Hang on. I am, right? Oh wait, this is upstairs. Not even at the right place, Lamau. I need to increase the brightness a little. Tell me if how the audio is like compared to like the game audio and my voice. Do I want it to be kind of like overpowering? Just increasing the brightness really quick. Oops. She's talking.
Enough to convince it.
Hang on. Line 1 is for my screen to be a little bit brighter. Hello? Please. My computer lags like hell whenever I do the streaming like in other sites, but it's okay if all the time. Okay. And back to the game.
I want to become a wanderer.
Okay. Talk to Isadora, which is, I assuming, that side. I just went to that. Yeah, no. Okay. So she squatted down in the bush. Let's talk to her. Where did it go? What bad luck. Did you lose something? Is losing things a good thing? Oh. You're coming with me, woman. I'm not doing all the work for you. But in the end, I know that I'm going to be the only one doing anyway, because that's kind of what the traveler is for. We run errands for people. We do all the work. Talk to Maureen. Oh, we're not actually like finding yet. Oh. Oops. Just cutting through the bushes casually. Like strolling around the streets. We go, oh, there's a medicine. Thank God. This reminds me, I kind of like, I know Sigewin is gonna be a 5-star. She's like a amazing character. They're so cute. I kind of want them, but I don't know. I don't think I'll have enough primals. Like, Farina is still a priority for next patch. Like, I haven't really seen the abilities for Sigewin yet, so hopefully you can pull for her, for both of them. Are the commissions here supposed to be this long? Look at her go. I want to skip like this too. How do we do it? Teach me a ways. I want a fruit. Oh. Gave extra carrots anyway. Oh. You decided to wait for me. Okay, here. Okay. Okay. Could you skip any faster? Thanks. That's one down. And comms are just comms. Okay. I really don't like fighting underwater, but I guess that's what we're doing anyway. Space for up. I have to remember this. Catch up with a strange light. Okay, where's the strange light? Which one are you talking about? Who's joining me? Bruh 6969. I don't need you to join me right now. Or unless you want to help me with this comms, but they're probably gonna talk to me. Catch up with the strange light. Okay, what strange light are we talking about here? Oh, there it is. No? I have zero idea, man. Everywhere there's some kind of like, do you see any strange light? I feel like there's a strange light that's currently attached to me. I have no idea whether it's been there the whole time. It says it's around here. So is it this? Oh, it might be I have to start this first. Oh god. Okay, let's go. We're racing, I guess. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh, enter? Oh, wait. Is this supposed to happen? Oh. Well, I don't know what I just did, but we're gonna continue comms. There's so many up there that I haven't. Those are the new ones. Let's go to the one here. It's near the statue. Just thinking of what other games I can stream by myself that viewers might like to watch. Do I have some in mind? Mainly like stuff like visual novel related, or just some more adventure games. Watching me struggle. Basically, all my streams probably. Those streams that require me to like actually use skills, just watching me struggle. And I guess it makes for entertainment if funny enough.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Oh god, it's lagging so much. Oh. Okay.
Allow me. Let's move out. Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Fighting is really not built for this screen. Please don't crash my game. Goodness.
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Crap. I have news. Wait, why am I here? What's happening? My game just started. My game just crashed. I'm sorry. When does that? Oh god. I guess I failed the challenge. What a great game. I crashed in the middle of a challenge. Amazing. This is a sign that I really need a new computer at some point. I need better graphics. I'm too broke though. I need a new phone as well. I need both a new phone and a computer, mainly because my phone, I can't use my earpiece for headset for the phone anymore. It's broken kind of, and also it's a literal iPhone 7, which is just almost centuries back old. I don't see anyone using a model older than the one I'm using right now. But actually, I'm actually like at least proud that it has lasted for that long. But what I more urgently want now is another computer, please, like gaming computer where I can actually do the streams properly. Anyway, I'm switching. I'm just switching the game back on. Don't mind me. It will work out. Literally, it's just death struggles, but they're trying their best. Okay, we're all trying our best here. Every VTuber has started off somewhere. Every streamer, everyone trying out something for the first time. Starting out somewhere, and it's okay if they don't do a very good job in the first place. Maybe I sound like I'm just giving myself excuses now, but you can't deny that it's the truth for everyone, isn't it? Okay, now I'm trying to figure out this screen capture thing again. So I needed a trick in order to be able to capture Genshin on Streamlabs, which is thanks to somebody who answered on a Reddit forum, and everyone was thanking that person so much because this method actually works, and it has worked for me, so kudos to them. Press Alt Enter so that it goes into windowed mode, capture using window capture in Streamlabs, and voila, we can capture the game. It's still loading now, so I'm not doing it yet. And it's of course extra laggy since it's the stream, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I want to stream. I want to be able to look back on my silly little streams and see how far I come if I just get used to it. And maybe at some point more people will join my streams, and I'll be more of a natural and converse with them, and whoever wants to look back at my videos, I would have it ready for them to watch. Oh, the loading is it's taking its time. Maybe I'll try the Alt Enter right now. Screen capture. Oops. If it crashes again, I'm so sorry. I'll try my best to not let that happen. Can you hear that? Or maybe I should just play in window mode. It wouldn't be too bad, right? If I played... Oh my god, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me try, when I do the screen capture and do a window mode, I'll do a screen capture once more, see if I can do it at full screen. Nope, I guess it's not showing up, but I can't end my stream now just for the sake of that, so I'm gonna do a window capture and we're gonna play it on window. I guess that's how it has to go from now on. Which is kinda dumb, but what can we do, right? I'm just setting up. Goodness. Come on. Please. Please let me capture the game. What do I do? Do I use display capture? Maybe if I really have to, I'm gonna use display capture because this game's being a pain right now. This streaming app is being a pain. I'll use game capture once more. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna change it to display capture. Screw it. You can see all my... I was already telling you all about my streaming secrets already. It doesn't matter. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Wait. It works now. Oh my gosh. It works? Should I don't really dare to like... Okay. Now it works. Okay, finally. I didn't expect that.
This scenery is wonderful.
This is
Surely
wonderful.
enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Let's get this over and done with so we can go on to the Archon quest. What I'm doing is the commission. Oh wait, no, I don't. I love this music here.
Hold the line.
Oh god, you have a machine gun.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Access denied.
Die,
Next on the
suckers.
agenda.
Where's the last comm? There we go. There's one person viewing my stream right now. Is it myself or is it someone? If it's someone, say in the chat, say hi. I want to say hi to you. I mean, if you're a lurker, I understand it too. I'm okay with like streaming with or without people watching,
You're way
honestly,
behind
but
schedule.
it's kind of like a little out of my comfort zone for more people to watch, and like in a good way, of course. So I'm fine either way.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Healthy body, healthy mind. Let's go
We're way
to...
behind schedule.
We really are. Garny speaking facts. Defeat all the malfunctioning clockwork mecha. The names are getting more and more interesting. Oh, I think I did this comm before. It's near this balloon. Right. Okay, we do the freeze. Okay. And then...
This is long overdue. Covenant of the Deep.
Wait, were those not the ones? Defeat all the... Why is it 3? Defeat all the malfunctioning clockwork mecha. Was that not it? Oh, that I guess that wasn't. I guess... I don't know, I'm kind of stupid. What do we do? It's around here, right? It says here. Oh, here. Oh, oh. Wrong target. My bad. I guess this is my first time finding this.
Cut to the chase.
You can't match Kating. You're no match for them.
Access denied.
Really piece of cake. Why is my screen freezing again? This is not gonna be fair. I guess they just stand their own. Come on. Oh, wait, they didn't die. It's not my fault.
Next on the agenda.
It's not my fault I'm lagging and I couldn't see that they're not dead yet and I can't aim at them. Hell. Someone save my soul. Save my computer soul, somebody. There's a Hydroculus somewhere here. Somewhere here? Down here. Oh, there's a height. I see. We're getting that. Okay, I don't know what this does, so let's fill this up anyway. Oh! Oh, look at me go. Wait. That's really cool. Now we fill this place with water and we can swim in it. Okay. Wait. No, I didn't mean to do that. If we left control out away, what does it do? Oh, is it this? E? Oh, it's okay, so that's the purpose of the water. We get an exquisite chest. I miss exploring, it's just fun doing like explorations without any goal whatsoever, just exploring the pretty places. And I guess I finished all my comms. I'm gonna get them at the Adventurers Guild. Let's go. Probably everyone I know is like sleeping at this time.
Next on the agenda.
Wait.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Why does Catherine look so stressed out?
you
Wait,
for
I have to click on
completing-
that. Is this part of a world
Ad
quest?
Astra
Yes.
Abyssosk.
One-step flying license. Acceptable. Throwback, guys. Throwback. Is this like a new... Oh my god. A new feature in the game? Or is it just a quest? Handwriting hand is tired. Okay. So right now we're going ahead with the Archon quest. So whoever is watching right now, we're finally getting into it. To the title, we're finally playing Act 4 from 4.1. We're here, and I know that my
Next on the
like
agenda.
my game kind of like stopped in the middle of wait, am I supposed to go here? My game kind of stopped halfway when I was going to the nurse office. I was supposed to be there, and now I have to play through it again. The scene where Traveler has to fake their own sickness. I don't even
Next
know
on
where
the
I am.
agenda.
Have I ever been here? This is seems like it's all the way bottom. I don't know what this did, but oh my god. This is cool. I never actually like I don't think I've been to this level. This is the basement sorta, and there isn't anything here. There is something there though. Maybe you can go like maybe
Next
you're
on
here
the
or
agenda.
something. Oh. Okay, we'll go to this one
We're
first.
way behind schedule.
Surely there's something. We went to the other rooms and we couldn't find anything of the marks. Whoa, where did you appear from? Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. You weren't here before. Oh my goodness. That actually scared me a little bit. Just jumped a little. I didn't know there was somebody here. Okay, I'll slowly waltz away. Oh. This room place looks different.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
If it doesn't work here, let's just go back. Oh wait, we already had this. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I don't think I was supposed to be there. I think. Let's try here. Oh my god, I have to familiarize with this whole place again. This is the dorms one, isn't it? It's supposed to be here. We are reporting to this one. Yeah. Finally. You know what? You know who would be helpful in this situation?
Are you sure it has to be me?
Yes, it has to be you.
Fine. Let's get...
We're bringing you along, baby girl, so you can do this for me. He's such a princess, my goodness. Did you hear him? I love Scaramouche.
Too slow.
Hey. Let's get and cue the acting. It starts here. And Citrine,
Are
baby!
you okay?
Oh my!
Look at Traveler. He looks like she's on the.
There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath
Just
before you
look.
begin.
The
So
traveler started
dead.
complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion.
Look at that exaggeration. Her expression.
Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
Oh my stomach really hurts. Could you take a look at it, doctor? I don't know if I'll be okay.
Don't worry. I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder.
I feel bad
Relax
for
for a minute.
Citrine. She's really just doing her job. And we're here being deceiving.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you,
Don't
I'm sorry.
apologize. You're sick after all.
No.
Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
No one not so healthy, she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Eh? Oh, that's good. But
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh?
That hurt a little.
Based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here.
Uh-oh.
How strange. What about here? I understand. So that's what it is. I think
can
you just
tell.
ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
so that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
That contradicted to how you were like reacting at first. I guess the doctor is always right.
Other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
It's true though.
Congratulations. The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
No, but really, have you seen the food? I mean, the food over here when you get like the bad luck. Literally, we're eating purple food. I'm surprised like nothing more serious even happened to us.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone. Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
This infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in this room. Citrine just called that woman Levine. I'm sorry if I pronounced the names wrong. You can, like, anyone can correct me. This is just how I'm gonna go by. Yeah, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary I've heard before. Would that mean the man next to her is Juryu then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
So much better. No, just kidding. I can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. The guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking in my direction
Her
too.
stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know?
She took that
Though they may have
personally.
committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Citrine, okay.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Siegewien prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Siegewien's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
In what way?
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
There's nothing suspicious inside the room outside the two. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There aren't that many for wait, there seems to be a movable hatch in the ground over
There's
there.
no need to fight. Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
Aren't we glad Paimon's here sometimes to be our voice of
But-
reason? Like, not really reason.
Release.
She says
It's way
bullshit
too
sometimes,
early for us
but
to
she
even
talks.
think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it is my adventurous intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange that a movable hatch is here of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place.
Wow.
See you later, everyone.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Lol.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Look, who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Siegewien should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine. No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
I guess we had a show.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Siegewien.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take one pill now, and then continue your bed rest. Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
We chose pills by the color.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya!
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
Mm-hmm. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right then.
Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds?
No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to blander, less stimulating foods. And don't stay up too late at night.
Got it. Paimon will hold the traveler to that for sure. Oh, you're going to take a nap already?
You can hear my thoughts?
We've been to lots of places
Oh.
together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong.
Why are we eavesdropping on
So
them?
you're the best of companions. But don't worry, she'll recover soon.
Aww,
Ah, you're awake.
that's nice. Like, there's a lot of, like, there's emphasis on how Paimon doesn't want us to leave her. She's our best companion. All these little reminders, little tidbits of just reminding us that that's
How do you
nice.
feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods.
Maybe the foods. What if I got a stomach ache from foods that are too bland? You ever thought about that, huh? Thank you, doctor.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
Sorry to deceive you. You're jumping on beds. Okay, we go to the dormitory. So
Quit following me.
no one's following you. Delusional much? Anyway.
Behold! Quit following me.
So what's next on the agenda?
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say something?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with
Well.
Sijwin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
You didn't. You didn't see anything, but I did. Maybe it was a code. Maybe they're putting on a show.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've
Gotta give the info to Lini? Yeah, sure. Right, suspicious. Okay. So you don't have to do the job things every single day now. Oh. She happens to pass by. That's so sus. But Lynette here. The ninth day arrives. I forgot what happens in the ninth day. I'm so curious.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Vinny.
Okay.
Oh,
Hmm? Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
no, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
Sus, like tips on how to be less sus.
So that's what
By the
Lynette
sus
thinks.
sus
Paimon
master.
hopes everything's going well for her.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way. Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
In secret.
Too slow. Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange.
As expected,
Oh.
Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
She opened
No,
a hatch.
Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here.
Okay.
Oops. Oh. We should go. Left a note or something?
There are some books here and, Advanced Nursing, How to Raise the Spirit of Your Patients, A Quick Guide to the Psychology of Emotions, and The Meaning of Laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Either head nurse didn't return the entire time, or left it this way. You know, did something happen to your sister? Not good. Wait, where's the third thing? Oh yeah, the hatch.
This is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues.
Is she in danger?
Don't panic, just take another look.
Yeah. We understand him so well.
Guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
Now we
Slip of
found it.
paper.
It's right over here. And there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message.
This is...
Is that all? The
Anything on
back.
the back? Yeah, that didn't really seem.
This is...
Show me! Now!
Oh shit. What is it?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you
What is
care to
it?
guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have? Is she already?
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he
Oh.
also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Oh, he's the only one after Fatui? Why did he
I'd like
go
to know
after
that
you?
too. Why did he only go after her?
Maybe because he knows that Lynette will be bait for you to go
Don't
there.
panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
What
Wait,
does he
what?
gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Is it cause there is Femine part of the Fatui as well?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If
Wait, is
Wriothesley
it
let
real?
him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed
No.
to protect them.
Go and find them.
I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Ralph
Hey,
Wesley
don't
the
be
one
reckless.
behind this as well?
Traveler, please
I know-
talk some sense into him.
And how does Alakino come into this, like, and Child?
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
He's so protective. It's a protective sibling.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Oh my god. Sidwin? Why? Why are you smiling?
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Someone, please help. She's sick.
They found out, is it?
Whoa, are you okay?
Ah, these two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of
God.
events. I like smart people.
Oh my god!
I also like playing dumb.
She's a wolf.
I like the feeling of being trusted.
She's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Oh my!
Is she?
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Oh my god.
Wait!
She the
No
one
use, we
behind?
have to catch up to him.
Or is it just real? Like, is she in it with real Leslie or is it just her?
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast?
Females means
Let's
have
go head
like.
him off at Wriothesley's office.
beef with Fatui. Were we ever able to go in here? Oh my god. Things are getting real. Okay,
Come out and face me, Risley!
let's go. A fight.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd
Oh.
heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Cup of tea.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette
Oh.
would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
Are you coding the magic show?
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No. He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Is Ravisley?
As for Fremine, no. You probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
Oh my god.
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Is he still diving?
You can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
He saw
Mr. Linney.
everything.
The cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
Why are you doing
need do
this?
but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
I mean, what? She's powerful. She can for herself, but for Linny, like,
Instead of asking
everyone
why
close to
I'm
Linny is
doing
getting
this,
into trouble.
why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6,
Oh my
5,
goodness.
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions.
Oh,
Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
will this change anything?
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
The truth behind the one about not being allowed to work 3 days in a row. Recall currently, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour on the 3rd day, strange meat. Oh.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, we often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. Seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
The 3rd one.
But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appear rather strange and alien to humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the...
Here we go. Oh. Under what circumstances does this strange weed appear?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because...
Is this the one?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. We often see Miss Sijuin observe. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed... The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world...
Yeah, I think
According
it's that
to
one.
Collins, the Pancreas...
I don't know, man. Wait. Oh, it's just the last two. And the word
research note
circumstance.
said that the Melusine race perceives the world... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believed...
Oh.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
Is it this?
The research note said that the Melusine race perceived...
Is it this? Because the Melusine is the one who prepared the meat. And...
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
Because Sijuin observes that they're not in good health and tries to give them the meat that she has prepared for them.
At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
We didn't know she can
often
cook.
visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the
that's why she
cafeteria
does the
right
half
before
hour.
lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does.
However, we saw what shows.
Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
So...
All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just...
Which package?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But we often see Miss Sijuin observing... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The research note said that the Melusine rate... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value...
Is this the one?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament... I've been told that the infirmary is old. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and According to Collins, the Pancration...
Wait. Oh.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta companies... We often see Miss Sijuin observing the Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
I don't need those who buy those tickets
The
to
Duke
step out of
believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta.
Okay.
Paimon gets this rule too now. So there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red drink.
Should have drank
It's no
it.
wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
Oh my god. Wait. Betting on both sides, does it lead to dumbness? How do you see that correlation?
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
But what if you just want to like, hey, let's try do it, see what
Although,
happens.
based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
They are sus.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
No?
The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind!
No, it's getting worked up. Wait.
You'll pay for this!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Wait, what just happened?
Linny, are you alright?
What was that? What just...
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siege.
Oh no, was that
was
like
a fantastic shot.
sleeping...
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Oh my goodness.
Seedween?
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Siege... Lane... You...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well?
Oh,
Isn't he a resident here just like the rest
she
of
doesn't
us?
see him as one.
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me to do.
She took it literally.
Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
Wow.
What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
There's a lot
How
going on
touching.
at the same time.
Can you just give me a
Who
moment?
does Lee? Seriously, oh my goodness.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving
What
any
is
time.
deals? Is he like a morally gray?
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Oh. Wait, okay. Oh. Familiar figure? Please, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Chlorine! Oh my
Miss
god.
Clorinde.
Chlorine. Wait. Oh my god, she's here. Oh shit.
Fremine!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Is she, oh my god. Wait.
What's going on? What is Clorinde doing here?
Work.
Work. I love her. I love her response. the one
about
who
shooting,
realized it
Mr.
must
Linney.
work.
The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
Shit.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please,
Oh, shit.
make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I need to watch this whole part again in Japanese just cause Hiroshimono, yes.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Oh my goodness. Did that just happen? Try to understand the situation exactly. Oh my god.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now.
Not assuring when
You
she
might
talks.
not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
I mean, that was wild, man. Wait, do we still gotta talk to them? What a mood. Okay, oops.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The
Oh,
concentration of
shit.
primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found...
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
She's so cool.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
And that's here.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side.
No,
Annette,
Fermine, not
together?
Fermine.
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Yeah, that's what happened. How did Clarine show up? Wait, can we actually go up?
Too slow.
Oh, we can actually talk to them.
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your
Oh,
tea?
they're just having their coffee moment. Can I join for tea too? No? Oh, okay, Femine is more important. Let's go. Oh my god. This is getting really interesting. That was wild, and like, I know whoever voice acts Linny, yeah, did a really good job. Let's see. Oh, infirmary, right?
Slow.
We're supposed to go to the infirmary, so which is this site.
Squall and Fury. Quit following me. Behold.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Linny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
Femine.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after he snuck into it?
Pipes.
The pipe. You remember?
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh. Are we gonna... Oh. Flashback or... Come on. Oh.
I'm in.
Do we get to see
Seems
him
like
dive?
this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
Oh, wait, what? Is this the flashback from... Oh, and we have the wings. We're playing as Femine. That's really cool. I don't think, like, I didn't pull Femine, so Wish I have him though. I hope to get him. And that's super cool. We gotta play as him and dive.
Huh. This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Feminine. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. You're still good. You're good. You're good. Over in a domain, like Asim. So this isn't actually a real place in the map. Gotcha.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Avoid those obstacles. How? Oh, turn it low first. Okay.
Getting you.
Oh. The penguin's so cute. Where are we going? Is this where we're supposed to go? Oh, it's all the way down. I guess it's time to dive.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Ready water. Let's go. We got natural diver man. It's so pretty. I love swimming.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the?
Oh no.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
This is...
What's going on?
Oh no.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Oh no, then he just kind of collapsed there in the water. Good thing Clarence saved him though, or else what to do? I mean, the door was locked by the time he was out, wasn't it? Return to shore quickly. Wait, why am I purple? Is it because of the effects of the water? Is there a like time limit? Oh, my HP! My HP is draining! Oh shit, this actually kind of frightening.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Someone save this poor boy, please. Go to the shore. Go to the
I
shore.
have to push on.
No, he... Oh no. Then how did he survive long enough for Clarin to save him? That sucks. Like, if you were in his position and you're just drowning, you're just diving to carry out a task and the water just made you like that. That's terrible. I guess we're back in.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still
almost
too weak,
died.
Femine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
Sure, he's not a bad person.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny,
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Okay, just a second. Oh, we get an achievement. Oops. What is the achievement? Is Fermine recalls what happened to him. Okay. And I hope we're almost near the end of the quest. Hopefully. Okay, let's talk to them a little.
I'm so sorry, Lenny.
Don't be sorry, we're the one who sent you there. Okay,
I'm also really sorry, Lenny. I should have been more careful.
it's not.
Don't say that. It was all
No,
my
don't
fault.
blame yourself either.
I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were near me.
Sorry, the microphone.
If I was stronger, maybe I would
No,
have
no.
already found Master Child.
It's not about being stronger. Nobody could have
No,
done it.
how can you say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission. So the responsibility falls on all of us. Isn't that right?
Yeah, what matters is that you're all alive. Honestly, it's okay. Like, you don't have to feel bad about it if we're all at least like we're safe now. I know. Yeah.
That's right. It's on all of us.
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Siblings, I hope you're all good. Okay, now to the Duke's office. Not supposed to go up. Forget a waypoint sometimes where they are.
Search for it.
The sounds of the stairs. Clink clonk, clink clonk, clink clonk. And here you are still having tea.
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremenay's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten? Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape.
Was that not a goal?
Truth,
Wait.
I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Linny's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenay has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
Like how they're posing here.
And saving Fremenay was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already. That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremenay.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really
Yeah.
wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant? Follow me.
So it is not a pleasant truth. Someone died there. Wait, we're going to the... Okay, we're going to infirmary? Oops. Me too. Wait. Oh, we're gonna go down there. So... Wait, why are we... Wait, why are we still here? Were we supposed to follow him to the infirmary or like in our place? Goodness me.
Quit following me.
Oh! Oh! Why did we leave the office?
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of areas we haven't visited within it. Like, do you see how big that place is? No? Oh.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait,
There's a
is
left.
there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
We descend into hell. I'm not sure just my model is working.
Is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
Hang on. Just a little. If you don't mind. Okay. Okay. Also, we're setting in position.
What a huge
That's my model.
There are 3 such isolation gates in
We're not
total.
gonna fight someone, right?
Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
There's a place specifically targeted at a Fatui.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look. I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place.
Oh.
But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking? Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately,
Is that
our
a
dashboard is
compass?
tracking something less ordinary.
Define.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such
Oh
as
my
a
God.
potential connection with the primordial sea.
Sorry, give me a sec.
I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, that's very likely.
But
That's not
forget about the
pleasant.
two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be.
Wait, what?
Oh!
Seems like you figured it out. I
Child?
believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of...
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third. Let's go somewhere else. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin.
Who?
I trust that you've heard of Edwin.
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
No, this is like Jade Chamber all over again.
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
my
Gotta
goodness.
admit, I'm tempted as well.
Why? But you're...
Guys, focus!
What about...
Focus!
what about the people leaving you?
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my tech...
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
She looks offended.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez. Forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Who knows?
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Remember, Charlotte asked us to write a report. These are the details. These are all the tea that's being spilled. It's a normal
Let's
room.
spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh. What?
What a huge ship!
What?
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
Wow. I guess that's an expansion into the lore, and we're going to have to deal with the rising seawater soon in the next update.
I'll leave you
Maybe
here
this
for now.
one.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
My actions now will decide the next steps Lineage group takes. Oh, we have 2 paths?
Yeah,
No,
we'll
no,
put a lot
probably
of thought
not.
into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Holy. I hope it's coming to an end. I didn't know that like the Archon quest takes more than 2 hours just for a single part. Goodness. Wait, I think I didn't mean to come here. I still get confused with the waypoints. I need to know. South is the rooms. North is the production zone. Okay.
The wind rises.
All these running around.
Squall Fury.
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
Everyone's asking for a cup of
So
tea.
much like Rice, always drinking tea.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves, to the water, and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sijwin.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to
Same.
learn anything from Risley?
A lot,
he explained
actually.
everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
That's good.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijwin is also busy with something or other.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has
So
been monitoring
smart.
the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervilet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the
Wait.
parties of interest.
Let me see this. Check as long as the fortress doesn't do anything about its disappearance. Okay.
If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
He answered most of the things for us, but we just share the last thing.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside. Paimon...
Right.
Paimon's hungry.
The expressions.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Has our 40 plus days been like over? Oh. Oh, talked to them a long time.
I feel like...
You're incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Kinda relate to Femine a little bit. Okay. Go to the cafeteria.
Following me. Behold!
It's time for dinner. Welfare
Oh my god, that was an announcement.
cafeteria.
Coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler Paimon, over here.
Did we get enough coupons?
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin?
Mm-hmm. And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat?
Me
Yeah,
too.
you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll have the tastiest stuff. I have the biggest portion. I can tastiest stuff.
Too. Don't forget Paimon.
No problem.
Go. Bursting with flavor. The shakes taste pretty terrible.
So delicious. Is
Craziness
this how
of
it
it.
feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all.
Feeling
Yeah.
full yet? How's the food?
Fair.
Delicious.
Besides the milk, I mean,
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Sijwin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
you need to
Bit
know.
of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
But how come you look different from other melazines? Do you
You're
have a
really
tough
good at
human
taking
side?
care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Clorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
All to
Although the
protect
path was
them.
blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos. Get a good night's rest, you two.
Like darkness and chaos. Ah. Had a good meal.
Squall Fury. The wind rises.
So much has happened. I'm super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yes, I am. I was just wondering, this quest is really long. Louder, there's more.
Delicious. I'm on
So how they get to be sleep.
seconds for free.
Good night. When can we get out of jail?
Wait. Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea.
No. Oh shit. No, the gate is opening. The gate is opening. You feel the vibration, right?
Yelling.
No, we need to go. I think the water is... Look at the water! Wait, what happens if the water touches us? Is there like water coming out? Everyone's panicking.
Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Wow. There's no time to explain.
What's wrong with these people? They were...
They're here! Yeah, there you are! Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate.
Did the
and get
Fatui
outta
do
here.
something?
Varun was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
He says Grace to... He said to
Yeah,
evacuate
he said to
outwards.
get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Shit.
Hey!
Shit. Let's go. Yeah.
Attention. Please evacuate upwards and outwards. Upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
That's really serious, whatever is happening. Oh my god. I had guessed something like this would happen because it's not even near the 30+ days that we were asked to stay here, I think. So we kinda all have to break out. Oh yeah. Oh, it's already been open for us. Is that a cutscene? Shit, no! Don't lag in the cutscene!
They're here.
Wait.
I said.
Fuck! The cutscene is lagging! Please don't. Oh my god, I'm gonna just... Should I take down my model? I'm gonna take down my model for just now. I hate this. I'm sorry. I can't seem to view anything. I need to rewatch that. I can't...
Be ready to run.
Why is this... Are you seeing this? Oh. Okay. Now it's working. Now it is. I had to, sorry, for the model, like... That's the water! Oh, go! Freeze it! Oh my god, Shenhe 2.0. Wait. Can you hold it that long though? No, I think more will go. Go, leave! I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Oh my god. Can you run fast enough?
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Realistically, are you gonna be good? Oh my goodness. Oh.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Okay, the first... We kind of missed a little bit of the... Okay. I'm gonna put a model back, but... Damn, that was crazy. Are we back at the surface now?
Neuvillette?
There we go. Oh my god.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay,
Will do.
we will in
You have my
all our
sincerest
power protect
gratitude.
our baby girl Farina. Let's go. Holy shit. Wait, I don't remember it looking like this. Oh, that's from the back.
Behold.
I was like, when did it look like this? Okay, I can tell we're definitely nearing the end right now. I can't wait to see Farina and Archon.
There are a ton of Batillion Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry. Are you two the traveler in Paimon?
Yeah.
He's already explained this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Gambarimasu. It's so sad. Like Lady Farina. I mean, Farina herself isn't really a fighter, right? Anyway, I'm not gonna put my model back up for now because cutscenes. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more. Here we go. She's happy to see us.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
The reason why I put the English voice, like the main reason for this. I want to hear her English voice.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave. one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
And we're meeting her for the first time. Greetings, pleasure to
I've
meet
already
you.
prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
This is a really, like, non-hostile first meeting. We don't know about later, but...
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
I want to taste it.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
I mean, desserts are good. Wait.
I wonder how he's
did
doing
that?
nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing.
She's
I'm
acting.
really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
Since we're talking about
This
him,
is so tense.
I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
She's trying. She's trying her best. She's nervous.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads about his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier.
Wow,
As
okay.
You well know,
Unappreciated.
a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
All the effort we put in.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirabede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
No. Hammond Steven just left us wide
the
open.
Fortress of Mirabede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced
I mean, we were
safely?
talking about how she already knows that he's swimming, so our input's kind of redundant, I think. But there's also no evidence.
That is good news, at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family?
What, we have to
Dear
fake
Tonya,
it?
your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together.
Oh, you
I'm
don't worry
currently
then.
admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
I don't know.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
I think it does.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? What's that end? Like, I think you're personalizing it is better, but what's it? What happened?
Hold on.
Oh shit.
The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh no. Water is coming up. The water is... Something
I
shit's
suppose
happening.
this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Here we go. Please.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Okay.
sure you don't need a hand?
Never let
Quite sure.
the all-powerful.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh?
Oh my god.
Yes. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
There's something between them.
Sounds about right.
The people are. They're shit for a reason. Oh no. He was like, wow. Oh, wait, what just happened? Wait. He just accepted it? Oh. He's getting power from it or something? Oh my
The
god.
day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This
He's so
ancient power
powerful.
could easily obliterate an entire race.
How does he do that?
A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
He just controls it like. Oh my god, he just saved the world. How?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Did he like commit a crime just by doing that? But it's meant to save the people. Sentence? Oh, is it a sentence for Furina or? But what did Furina
Alright.
do?
Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Like, was she the one supposed to protect the people, but he went to do
Let me
it
guess.
instead, or
We're
what?
safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Wow.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Furina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Basically, Furina, they're saying Furina did a good job at just being useless as a god. I wonder how this will turn out.
But you It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
You go,
I
Queen.
am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
She's actually refuting. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
It's hard to say, like... She's deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
They think that she's doing nothing, but she's actually working a lot.
As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
I wonder if the knave has other motives as well.
An emergency response plan?
Like, she's trying, but she's genuinely doesn't know.
Look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
I think that's not the truth.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These are topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Miss Neverlette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surge in Primidora Sea, but can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Farina being truthful or not? You can never tell.
I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Significant matters, more relaxed, somber feelings.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over... it is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Coming too.
Hey. Oh. Rena, you good, girl?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Life is such a performance for her. Is that going all the way? Oh, wait, what? All along the tea party was here? I feel cheated. How do we not know this whole time? Wait, and why is Traveler the only one in my party? What's going on? Could I not change to others? I guess soon this will
I'm
end.
glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's obvious.
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective.
Bring it!
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Oh, so cute! She's playing with the cat. Oh, this is the knave. Actually, she looks good in his outfit. What? Oh, and we've seen this, kind of seen this cutscene. Kind of a cutscene, a slideshow.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
Ordering a cat,
My
I love
goal
her.
was just to discover the location of the Gnosis. And I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything
Aw,
left
that's
unguarded
nice.
is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Oh no, the tats aren't very nice though.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
It's so easy to kill her.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her
She's
cake.
a poor sheltered baby. Oh my
There's
god.
no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon.
Oh.
Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
Like there's so many fans who are theorizing this. Neuvillette should be the Hydro Archon, not Farina.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it.
Yes, Father.
Oh, they don't know her real motive.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Eudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Okay. Wow. Oh my god.
You should know the rest. Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever
Poor girl.
happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Eudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing?
It is.
A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Neuvillette's here.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Furina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate. So as expected, the Knave has turned up the pressure on Furina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives. Permission granted.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Furina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics. I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history, and now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh?
Wait, he's the dragon.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of...
He's like the mascot, like the Valin is to Venti and Yamiko is to A. Oh my god.
Please do not be so surprised. Furina?
She was there?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right?
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants
So where's
to
her
ask
dragon
you, though.
form?
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
I know, like, he's an important person and he's just like very seems a little foreign to humanity. I did have a feeling like he's some other powerful being, immortal being, a creature.
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
Wait, so is that what's gonna happen? Didn't we see Neuvillette like all powerful and like Furina? Does she reincarnate or something?
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, You are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
I think there's a necessity to break that status quo that he was talking about.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? We'll see you another time.
Hey.
Take care.
Wow. Eons? Wrong game? No. That's really cool. He's the dragon. Wait. No, the act didn't finish. Wait, what? In expert company? No way. Seriously? What? Fine. I'm not allowed to access this quest location.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we
The
take
sun
a
is
stroll?
out at least. So every time it rains here, tells something weird.
Squall and Fury.
No touching. Nowhere to hide.
Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this first, but it says that I can access the location. No. No problem. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, Mora. Okay. Finally, we can go back to prison. Like, for real. So, a lot of the people who were kind of like jailed, they kind of escaped. Is that what happened? And everything's back to normal. Wait. Is this not where it's supposed to be? Wait, can I eat? Oh, Sidrine is there.
Traveler! Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright?
We're fine, but what about you guys?
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Oh, of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervulette know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Hey, nice to know. Wait, where are we going now? Are they all? Wait, we have to go to this office, right?
Behold,
surprises.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Courier? Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for...
Courier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from...
Yep. That is still top secret, though.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over...
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
They've been found out.
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself.
What,
Yeah,
following
okay.
me?
Are we able to go out there? Wait, is that same place though? Like, nah. I think the other one's probably at the room. Oh yeah, right, that's Lee's office. We'll go there later. We'll go here first. So who are we seeing here again? Oh, the siblings? Are they over here?
Behold!
Oh. I think it's them.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from an A.
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorant in person.
Good for you.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
I can't bear to skip his lines. I mean, like, so far it's because I'm reading faster than they're talking, and I kind of like a little bit short of time, so that's
She didn't
why.
want to stress you out, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
She sounds like very unsure because
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Are you sure you're not blinded?
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real?
Yay.
Then
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Yay! I wanna.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I'll help you set it up.
Are we gonna actually have the tea party together here? Like, in story, please? We want food and more cakes and everything. Wait, yet.
Too slow.
Hey.
You guys are back?
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details.
Hey, it wasn't just me.
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago.
Oh.
I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. What?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean...
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last one.
Will do. Food. I will never reject it.
Hey, why don't we have a meal with those two one of these days?
You want to cook for them yourself?
Why not? Good chance to show them what I can do.
Awesome. Nice that we make friends in this jail. It's not a jail at all. Just speed running through quick so that before going to the darts. Just want to finish it today. And I have stuff to take care of. I didn't know this would take 3 hours. Holy shit, it's 3 hours. Hello there, boss.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see 2 inmates come back after making it to the surface?
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing.
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the UX himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Let's go convince himself to exchange the court.
He came here in a hurry and left without even
puddle of
stopping for a
water,
cup of
just
tea.
what his face is.
He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Lipstick?
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time.
Oh yeah, we have to talk to Charlotte.
You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
I guess our term will never be up.
Then we could stay here for a really long time?
It's like we like staying here.
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Yay!
Just remember to come
free
complete your
food.
paperwork once it's time for your release.
Nice.
Your file can't be
You're cool,
closed until
bossman.
we've completed your paperwork. So don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Stop growling.
Behold! The wind rises.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It's like a huge weight is off. It's like we regain our freedom. Wait, sorry. Just distracted by something.
Mm-hmm. Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Like to be free.
Huh? How did you know? Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
You're the best adventurers
You're
ever.
counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside ourselves. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right? All right then. Good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. Let's hope there's no. Is there like any foreshadowing or anything, or just sleep in peace? Oh yeah, foreshadowing. Oh, that's Child's vision. Oh, is Child trapped there in the sea? Is that what caused it? Oh my god. He's been there the whole time. And he's like in his real form now. Holy. Is that where he is right now? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Wait, what did we just get? Is that the constellation? Way! Yay! Alright. Oh my god, that was so exhausting. But it was good, and I'm glad we finished it. And we get constellations, hooray! That means I assume there'll be 4 more chapters later. Holy, for Fontaine it's gonna be a long one. Super long. Right, I'm gonna end the stream here because it's been a really long day and I have to eat now. So whoever comes across this video, yeah, thank you for watching.